So,
Good afternoon, Alfred Central.
hello. I was wondering what you guys charge to install a lift kit.
Okay, what's the vehicle?
2013 Chevrolet Silverado.
1500.
Yep.
And what lift kit is it?
I was looking at a number of different 6-inch lifts. I was just trying to get like a estimate on how much the work would cost.
Well, it kind of depends on the kit itself and what is included in the kit. Just to give you an idea, what were the brands you were looking at?
I was looking at Zone, Rough Country. I think I was looking at a couple more, but those were like the main ones I was looking at.
It is running a special right now on the Rough Country. Give me just a second. A 5, 6, or 7.5 inch lift is 1700. That's lift, install, and alignment. Does not include techs though.
You said that's
1700 for the lift, the install, and the alignment. If it were Zone, it has a 6.5.
yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
40 or the C1, the one for $9.99 and the one for $12.95.
I was looking at the $9.99 one.
You'll be at $2,029.90 plus tax.
$2,029.90.
$29.90 plus tax, lift, install, and alignment.
And is all this information on your website?
No, our websites. We have the special for the Rough Country listed on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you take a peek there, it outlines what our specials are through the end of the year. That's where the $1,700 special was on the Rough Country lift.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. So at Off-Road Central in Lancaster, there's actually a deal going on for the Rough Country lifts. The Zone is a bit more expensive than that. On this Mount Zion Off-Road in Dover, Pennsylvania, I'm going to call them and see how much they charge to install a lift kit. Hello. I was trying to get a price on how much it would cost to put a lift on my truck. A Zone 6.5 inch strut spacer lift for a 2013 Silverado. $1,500.
Install your lift kit, and then you're going to want to align. With tax, you're going to be a little over $1,200.
And that's for work?
Yeah, that's for all the installation and the alignment.
Okay.
Tax.
Does that price vary very much between different brands?
Not a whole lot. No, most of these kits are pretty much the same. Like I'm not sure which kit you were looking at, but the kits are pretty standard. Like strut spacers, knuckles, drop brackets, frame drop, shocks, all the hardware. Most of the time the kits just vary by, what kind of shocks come with them or some of the pieces in the kits or whatever. But for the most part, it's all the same stuff we're taking off and putting on.
I wasn't too sure on... I was looking at the Zone, but I was still looking at others, so I guess I'll get back to you.
We sell and install a lot of Rough Country on those. One of the things you'll notice on the Rough Countries, like this Zone kit, I just pulled up like their base model kit, like their $1,000 kit or whatever it is, or $900 kit. They have a spacer that bolts on top of the strut. Rough Country and Zone may offer it too. I didn't look at some of the better kits. Rough Country will offer actually a lift strut. It looks like if you go to like the better kit, it comes with an actual lift strut. So instead of just putting a spacer on top of that factory strut, it's actually a lifted strut assembly. Typically rides a lot better, gives you better travel because it's actually a longer strut altogether as opposed to just putting that spacer on top of the factory strut. Either way it works. There's nothing wrong with doing it either way or the other.
I was looking at both of those kits there.
I mean, I would say either of those would be okay. If you look at the Rough Country stuff, it's going to be extremely similar in components and price. So just something to think about. We sell a lot of Rough Country, whatever they offer it for on their webpage, we can sell it for that same price. Something to keep in mind before you buy.
Okay, and did you have any preference yourself of which one's better?
Honestly, it's about 6 of one, half dozen of the other. We do a lot more with Rough Country than Zone, just because their availability is usually a lot better. We can usually get stuff faster from them. But component-wise, the kits are extremely similar. So I don't think you'd go wrong going with one over the other. We have a better, I guess you'd say we have a better business relationship with Rough Country, so we're using a lot more of their product right now.
Whenever I make my decision here.
No problem. Just let us know.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
See you. There you have it. They wanted around $1,200 for the work. The place in Lancaster wants about $1,200 for the work. The place in Mechanicsburg wants around that same price. I think it was like $800, $900 though, maybe a little cheaper. So there you have it. Installing a 6-inch lift is going to cost you about $1,000, and that's not for the parts. With the parts, you're going to be looking over $2,000, and then $100 for an alignment. So I guess I'd call one more place. It's called Jack Williams, Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. Let's see what they have to say about installing a lift kit. Install a 6-inch lift.
A 6-inch lift?
Yeah.
It's something that you're purchasing through us or have it looking to get it installed?
I was probably going to order it myself.
Okay. Well, I can tell you we don't do customer supplied parts on that part. That would be my first problem. My second problem is normally when you do a 6-inch lift, it requires welding, which unfortunately we are not capable of doing. I mean, the max that we normally do at this shop here, we do the ready lifts in like a 3-inch max is what we can do here. We have a store in Kingston, one in Allentown, that are our high performance shops that can do the larger vehicles as far as like a 4 to 6-inch lifts.
Okay.
I would say your best bet around here, try Mannheim Car King, is one that will that does do lifts like that. The other place would be RV 4-wheel drive. In Mechanicsburg there, they also do larger lifts. Now I don't know their policy on supplied parts or not, but I know that they both do them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So Jack Williams only installs lifts that don't require welding, so that's about the 3 inches max of lift kit. So they said Mannheim Car King installs them. I thought they only sell them. I didn't know they sell them as well, so I'm going to try calling them and see what they have to say. Hello, I was wondering how much it costs to install a lift kit.
What kind of lift kit are you looking for? Do you have a lift? Looking for a lift?
Looking to get the Zone 6.5-inch lift for a 13 Silverado.
A 13 Silverado. Okay, you could supply the lift. Well, generally our rough country lifts, excuse me, for a 13 Silverado, and I can only go off the times of what we're used to putting on. Generally, you're looking at about, roughly, in labor, about $1,000 to install it and align the vehicle. Generally, most lifts with the suspension lift take about 10 to 12 hours to install. So you're looking, if you would supply the lift, you're looking right on, it's easy to say right around $1,000 to install it.
Okay, and
Okay, yeah.
I drove by your place there before, and I saw this Dodge, and I'm not sure what lift was on it, but it was really high in the air. It was a Cummins, so it wasn't a 1500, but
Okay.
it was black.
Yeah, there was a black Cummins that we had that we purchased with a lift on it in black. Now that's a 6-inch rough country, and that also has a body lift on top of it. That has 38-inch tires on it. Now there is, we've had some leveling kits for the diesels, the 2500s. Usually get just a front heavier coil spring, and that's a reasonable looking for a lift?
I was looking to get the zone 6.5-inch lift for a 13 Silverado.
A 13 Silverado.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say you would need the lift? We would need to purchase the lift?
I could supply the lift if that would be easier.
Okay, you could supply the lift. Well, generally our rough country lifts, excuse me, for a 13 Silverado, and I can only go off the times of what we're used to putting on. Generally, you're looking at about, roughly, in labor, about $1,000 to install it and align the vehicle. Generally, most lifts with the suspension lift take about 10 to 12 hours to install.
Oh, okay.
So you're looking, if you would supply the lift, you're looking right on, it's easy to say right around $1,000 to install it.
Okay. And
Okay, yeah.
I drove by your place there before, and I saw this Dodge, and I'm not sure what lift was on it, but it was really high in the air.
Generally, was it a 1500 series?
I think it was it was a Cummins, so it wasn't a 1500, but
Okay.
it was black.
Yeah, there was a black Cummins that we had that we purchased with a lift on it in black. Now that's a 6-inch rough country, and that also has a body lift on top of it. That has 38-inch tires on it. Now there is, we've had some leveling kits for the diesels, the 2500s. Usually get just a front heavier coil spring, and that's a reasonable lift. And then you end up having like a 35-inch tire on that. That fills out the wheel well really well.
So that was Manheim Car King, and they charge around $1,000. So what I'm coming up with here is that most shops charge about $1,000 to install a lift kit, no matter where they're at or no matter who they are. It's $1,000 to install a 6-inch lift kit. Now the smaller ones, levels, that's a different story. That's easy. That can be done at home, very quick, easy installs. This is very, very involved. Welding sometimes is involved. A lot more parts are used, and it takes 8 to 10 hours, like that guy said. So it takes a long time, and it is worth the money. Most places charge about $100 an hour, and that's what it is, 8 to 10 hours. 10 hours of it work, $1,000. So hello. I was wondering how much it would cost to install a 6-inch lift.
What's that, bud?
I was wondering how much it would cost to install a 6-inch lift.
On what kind of truck?
2013 Silverado.
Whose lift is it?
I was looking at a zone or a rough country.
Okay. To do them and everything like that, you getting the lift? You already have the lift, or?
Yeah, I can supply the lift.
I mean, if not, I can get them. It's no big deal which one you want. It's what you do.
Oh, okay.
Your labor-wise, you're somewhere around about $900 to $1,000 for the full install. Now you putting aftermarket wheels and tires on too at the same time, or?
Yeah, I haven't really decided on what I wanted to do with that yet.
Okay. Just depending on the lift, you just want the rear blocks and then all the front suspension, or are you looking just to get some of just the front with blocks, or are you getting full leaf springs in the back? Which way did you decide to go?
I was just looking at the blocks.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, because when I say the blocks and stuff like that, so say, yeah, so as long as we don't have to do the whole release spring stuff, I said you'd be right around $900,000 just for the labor.
Okay.
You got to cut the front cross over there, and you got to weld it. They give you a plate in the lift. There's a plate that you weld in place and everything to help re-support it.
Alright. Once I make a decision, I'll get back to you on when I figure it all out.
Alright, buddy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See ya.
Bye.
So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Okay, and in this video here today, Jack Williams sent me this thing in the mail here. they wanted to let me know about their $20 off special on alignment, $70 rebate on Michelin winter tires, or BF Goodrich winter upgrade. And they should know that I don't use winter tires because my all-terrains are, you know, just like they are a winter tire, just for, you know, everything all the time of the year. So I don't really need this. It's a limited time offer, blah blah blah. Oh, and here, $70 MasterCard reward card. $70 MasterCard reward card this month, starting on Wednesday, November 16th. $70, okay. Prepare for the winter conditions. Upgrade to a new set of tires for this upcoming winter. Upgrade to a new set of tires for this upcoming winter. Lift kits aren't cheap. The install isn't either. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. So now we found out today that lift kits are not cheap. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. So there you have it. They wanted around $1,200 for the work. The place in Lancaster wants about $1,200 for the work. And the place in Mechanicsburg wants around that same price. I think it was like $800, $900 though, maybe a little cheaper. But right around there you have it. Installing a 6-inch lift is going to cost you that much. So there you have it. Installing a 6-inch lift is going to cost you about $1,000, and that's not for the parts. With the parts, you're going to be looking over $2,000, and then $100 for an alignment. Lastly, here I decided to show you. So without further ado, I figured I'd call my own dealership and see if they install lift kits there.
Thank you for calling. To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded. Please hold while we connect your call. Thank you for calling Large Chevrolet. Don't miss our Black Friday sales event going on all month long. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For service, press 2. For sales, press 3. For parts, please hold a moment. Lauren Chevrolet Service, Amber, how can I help you?
Hello, I was wondering if you guys install lift kits.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was wondering if you guys install lift kits there.
Lift kits? Yes, we do.
Okay, and do you know an estimate of how much it would cost to install a 6-inch lift for a 13 Silverado?
I don't actually. You said it was a 13 Silverado?
Yep.
And you said it was a 6-inch?
Yeah.
What kind of lift kit is it? Like, I guess there's 2 different kinds. Somebody called in earlier, so I kind of figured that I would ask the service advisor, and he told me there was 2 different kinds of lift kits, so it depends on one takes about an hour and a half, and the other one takes about 3 hours. So I'm not really sure what kind you have.
I was looking to install the strut spacer lift kit. It's very, I'm pretty sure it's the same ones, same design as the ones that you guys sell already lifted from Keystone Styling.
Okay. Alright, can you hang on for 1 second for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for calling Large Chevrolet. We appreciate your business and will be with you momentarily. car wash with every vehicle service. Also, take advantage of our courtesy transportation and comfortable Wi-Fi equipped customer lounge. Thank you for your patience. Someone will be with you shortly. Thank you for continuing to hold. We will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for calling Large Chevrolet. We appreciate your business and will be with you momentarily.
Good afternoon, sir. At the end again.
Hello. I was on the
Can I help you?
Yeah, I was on the phone earlier with one of the service reps about lift kits and how much it would cost to install one.
Okay. What kind of lift kit is it?
I was looking at either a zone or a rough country, just the $1,000 strut spacer lift kit.
Okay. How big a lift is it?
It's the one on rough country was 6 and zone is 6.5, but I looked at them and they looked like the same design.
Yeah. Okay. We actually don't really get into much of lift kits, especially. I mean, we do like leveling kits in the front end, but that's about all we do here. We actually have a place we use for lift kit. If anyone does want that, it's called RV 4-wheel drive in Mechanicsburg.
Oh, okay.
Where we actually take all our vehicles to, and they, if anyone does want a lift kit, they put it on for us.
Alright. So,
Yeah, we try not to get into too much of that aftermarket lift and stuff.
yeah.
So if you want their number or anything, they can usually they can sell the whole kit and everything to you, plus installing it. That way, if you have any issues, or they can stand by their work and warranty you, because they're a dealer for that company.
I guess, I could probably look them up. What were they called again?
RV 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
I think it's on Simpson Ferry Road, if I'm not mistaken, in Mechanicsburg.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, you're welcome. All right, bye.
See you. So they really had my hopes up, guys. I called them, and as you heard, she said they do install lift kits at Lawrence Chevrolet, but then I talked to one of the guys that actually but then I talked to one of the mechanics there, and then he said that they don't. So, all right, guys. So they really got my hopes up on that one. I talked to the service rep, as you heard, and they said that they install lift kits. And even asked me about which one I wanted, and then I talked to the service rep, and he says that they don't do anything more than levels, and they recommended an off-road place. So that leaves me back to where I was before. It really sucks that they don't do it there. I really was hoping that they did.